Alright everyone, so this is generally insane. Jurassic Alive, hybrids, mutants, creatures are getting figures. And this means a Smilodon hybrid is getting a figure before an actual Smilodon. The Smilodon hybrid, the Indonemys from the game, which is a hybrid of Indominus Rex and Smilodon, which is, Smilodon, Pachycephalosaurus, and Carbonemys, is getting a figure. This is insane. And this one comes in a 2-pack specifically with Ceratosaurus. Ceratosaurus is a unique in the game, it's pretty good. So it makes sense that they want to add Ceratosaurus in. But in all the 2-packs, they come with all like one good creature that's like brand new and then one kind of reused creature like Ceratosaurus or T-Rex and whatnot. But yeah, this is insane. I'm glad I never got a Takara Ceratosaurus because I would generally pick up this 2-pack. This is awesome. This is the closest we've gotten to a Smilodon figure so far. It's just amazing. But yeah, I would definitely pick that up. I've never gone to Takara before because it's never released in Australia. But this is just amazing. Like, look, Mortem Rex, the Godzilla Rex, is getting a figure. I made a video on this yesterday, how it's being added to Jurassic World, the game. Now it's getting a toy as well. This is a crazy timeline to live in. It comes with the Tyrannosaurus Rex Gen 2 as well. And, that's not a hybrid, but it's like what I said, these packs come with like one really good new thing and then kind of just a, not a meh creature because Ceratosaurus is awesome, but it's like a repack because they already made Ceratosaurus. They already made T-Rexes because in the other pack, Rexy comes with the other 2-pack, so it's like, yeah. But everything else is either hybrids and apexes, basically. So they know what they're doing. They want to sell you the best ones, and like, if you want this hybrid, you got to buy it with a second creature. But there's only 3 2-packs, don't worry. The rest are all single packs, so you can go pick those ones up. But yeah, Ceramagnus comes with Rexy. A very interesting mashup, it's like Rexy comes with this creature. I'm not too sure why, because like you think of Rexy has all these moments throughout the franchise and then it's just put with this mutant Ceratosaurus. It's crazy. Mutant Apex, it's awesome. Ceramagnus was one of my favorite Apexes when it first released. I mean, there were only like 4 Apexes at the time, so there wasn't too many to choose from, but it was still really awesome and I still really like it to this day. Ceramagnus is so awesome. But yeah, that is not it. There's just a ton of stuff. And it comes with cards and everything, so you can tell what it is. This is Stegoceratops, by the way. 2 Stegoceratops figures this year, for the first time in 10 years. We haven't just gone 1, but 2 for the first time in 10 years. We did have 3 Stegoceratops figures before, 1 in, or 2 in like 2015, 1 in 2016, the blue, more hybridized one. But now we've got this, so if you want the captives one, that's a more accurate Jurassic World version. The Jurassic World Alive one is a more Triceratops version from the Jurassic World Alive game for you to get. So you've basically got most of the Stegoceratopses. I reckon this is the closest you'll get to a Jurassic World Evolution Stegoceratops toy. Who knows? Maybe Mattel might end up doing Jurassic World Evolution line or something. They have made like car before, which is quite similar to the Jurassic World Evolution car. But Scorpios Rex Gen 3 is also getting a figure. Now, it doesn't have the pointed horns because it is just a repaint of Scorpios Rex, but it makes sense that they've done this. They've just remolded things. But it's also interesting, because we've gotten Ceratosaurus T-Rex and T-Rex Gen 2 in this line, right? But I feel like those could have been replaced, considering this is like mostly a hybrid or mutant apex line. They could have used D-Rex because that's in the game as unique, and they could have finally made some Takara Mutadons, right? We've got 2 Mutadons, bring them in a 2-pack. I feel like that would have made sense, right? Like, have the D-Rex come with Indonemys or something, then have Mortem Rex with Ceramagnus, the 2 normal apexes, and then, yeah, the 2 Mutadons together. But this is amazing. Our first Indoraptor Gen 2 figure. Indoraptor Gen 2 is incredibly just iconic. It wasn't the first hybrid, of course, like it came out way after 2018, but because Interleague Concepts for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, there was meant to be a white Indoraptor that would fight the black one, it kind of means it was originally going to be part of these movies. So the fact it hasn't gone a figure, when the reimagined Indoraptor came out this year, I was just blown away that it wasn't the white Indoraptor. So it's amazing we're finally getting one. Speaking of that, we're also getting Indominus Rex Gen 2. No Scorpios Rex Gen 2, by the way. We just skipped from Gen 2 all the way to Gen 3, but it makes sense. Gen 3 is the cool design. But Black Indominus Rex gets a figure. It has had a captives, the Volcano Indominus Rex. but you know, it's still here in all its glory. This is a more accurate one. The volcano one, it kind of looked like it. I've got it, but you know, I feel it was more meant to suit the theme of volcano. They definitely did. Captives tried to do Jurassic Life stuff. The Dimetrodon looks a lot like the Gen 2, and the Dilophosaurus looks a lot like the Gen 2. But here, Ardentismaxima, this one is beautiful. I remember before Ardentismaxima came to the game, I was thinking, how would Brachiosaurus get a hybrid, and how would it live up to the legacy of Brachiosaurus, a majestic hybrid? And I feel they pulled it off with the combination of Argentinosaurus and Secodontosaurus DNA. That's where the sale comes from. I think this hybrid is really nice, and it's cool that this one gets a figure. Of course, its Apex hybrid it would eventually get didn't live up to the legacy too much. The Constrictoraptor, is it a Constrictor Maxima? Something like Atrosomaxima. It's that, I think. It's not the greatest looking hybrid, but Ardentismaxima is amazing. And then Tyrannokyrie. All these figures look amazing. They look identical to the game ones. And like this Tyrannokyrie especially, all the detail and coloring in it is just awesome. But yeah, I recently learned apparently Takara Tomy figures are only as tall as Mattel Minis, same with Blockies. My perspective was off for a long time. I thought these were like the size of Danger Packs, which has generally blown me away. So let me know if I'm correct or incorrect in the comments. Are they that big for anyone who owns them? But yeah, it's so awesome. Regardless of how big or small they are, I would definitely want to see if I can find a way to get that Ceratosaurus and Indonemys pack. But here they all are in Jurassic Live. I've got them all, so I figured I'd show them, compare them. You can have a look at what they look like in game and determine, do the creatures in the game compare well enough to the creatures of these figures? I think they've done a fantastic job translating from the game to the figures. I'm sorry, I have to speak up because it's raining really loud outside. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'll try and put some music. But just have a look at this. You can see like the colors on Scorpios Rex Gen 3 look great on that toy. They've like translated it over amazingly, you know, and it makes me wish that Takara Tomy wasn't exclusive, you know, to like the Asia regions. I believe it might be somewhere in America, or either way, it's just some people just ship it out. But I genuinely wish these were in Australia because I would get all of them. I feel like it's going to be too expensive to try get all of them. You know, I reckon my main goal is get that Indonemys and Ceratosaurus pack because I love Ceratosaurus. I mean, it did come out before, I didn't get it. But now I have a reason because the Smilodon Hybrid is getting a figure. How is this happening? How have we gotten a Smilodon Hybrid before a Smilodon figure from Camp Cretaceous? Can we get a Smilodon figure now, please? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to watch up here for more, and I'll see you later. Bye, everyone.